Just in the last hour, new models have Idalia now forecasted to make landfall as a Category 4 hurricane.
And that storm, which is already bringing nasty weather to the Sunshine State, is expected to make landfall tomorrow.
Jason Allen has the latest from Florida's west coast.
As Idalia approaches Florida's west coast, the National Weather Service is warning of life-threatening storm surge, hurricane-force winds, flash flooding, and even tornadoes.
It's almost certainly going to make landfall in the state of Florida as a major hurricane.
Florida Governor Ron DeSantis urged residents in evacuation areas against trying to ride out the storm, expected to make landfall Wednesday morning.
If you do choose to stay in one of the evacuation zones, first responders will not be able to get you until after the storm has passed.
More than 24 counties have issued evacuation orders. On Tuesday, southwest Florida began to feel the impact of the storm from the Keys up through the Fort Myers beach area and beyond. Crews at the U.S. Coast Guard station in Clearwater prepared for search and rescue missions. As it tracks toward Florida, Idalia has been gaining strength, fueled by some of the hottest waters on Earth in the Gulf of Mexico, which scientists attribute to climate change.
So if we get 8, 10, 12-foot surge, you're talking water's going to just flood all of these buildings.
While barriers are being put up to protect hospitals from storm surge, patients are being moved out of some medical facilities. Another concern, emergency managers are bracing for large-scale power outages after the storm. Jason Allen, CBS News, Crystal River, Florida.
All right, now let's bring in Chief Meteorologist Tom Brannan. Tom, what is the latest data saying about when the storm will actually make landfall?
Well, you know, just a few minutes ago, right before 10 o'clock Central, the National Hurricane Center issued an advisory, an updated advisory that now places Idalia as a Category 4 hurricane somewhere in the Big Bend area here in Florida. Here's Apalachicola, and you've got Tallahassee just to the north. That's where it's expected to make landfall tomorrow morning as a Category 4 sometime tomorrow morning, let's say after daylight. 130 plus mile per hour winds are possible. Right now, winds are 110 with gusts to 125, and the movement is north at 18, so it's moving along very, very quickly.